And they don't know where this is going to go because everybody's on edge. You can feel the tension in the air. And that's why we're being told to use more wisdom and have more patience in these times because everybody's on quick fuse.
Yeah.
So you don't get caught up in that shit. Oh, bro, my bad, bro.
Exactly.
And move on.
Just say sorry, dude.
Yeah, and be sincere.
Yeah.
You know, like you sometimes brothers sincerely make a mistake.
Yeah.
You know, it's not, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, real quick. Proverbs 20 and 22. Say not thou, I will recompense evil, but wait on the Lord, and he shall save thee.
That's why we can't go try to take vengeance in our own hands, picking up arms, trying to take Esau down. That ain't gonna do no good, man. It's only gonna end up with us in the wrong mentality instead of in the proper spirit. We're in the wrong spirit.
And the Lord set up a situation to test your humbleness.
Right.
Yep.
You know? And you might, have some odds with a brother, come at you, to test your humbleness, man. Just to test your integrity, man.
Just to say it this way, Carl, my cousin or whatever, I said, hey, bro, just because somebody else don't pass their test don't mean you got to fail yours. You know? Well, hopefully both brothers, if it's a brother situation, hopefully both brothers pass the test.
Right.
And do the right thing. And make sure you pass yours. That's your job.
Yeah.
You know? So
Being
in this situation, even if it's your boss, if it's a nigga in the world, whatever the case may be, your woman, whatever, make sure you do the right thing in the eyes of wisdom. And you should be all right.
That's why it's, I forget where it's at, but it says, but he that knoweth to do good and doeth it not, to him it is sin. So like the brother said, you want to always do the good thing. Because really it's the Lord that's looking at you. He's going to judge you based on your individual actions, not based on somebody else that you can. A lot of dudes a lot of Jake that get offended in this thing, or they, something happens and they end up getting put out or excommunicated or rejected. Then they go on this whole, woe is me, I'm gonna blame everybody else spirit.
Yeah.
They want to put the blame on everybody else instead of hold themselves accountable.
Yeah.
Everybody's just wicked except me.
Everybody's wrong but
me.
Another one is that quote where it's that church, but it's still scriptural. He goes, I asked for strength. The Lord gave me situations to be strong. I asked for courage, and He gave me, to be brave. He gave me situations to be brave in. I asked for wisdom. He gave me a situation to be wise,
to judge,
or faith that He gave me, so on and so forth. Basically, he said, I got what I asked. My prayers were answered. I got what I asked for.
Right.
Yeah, that don't mean He just going, okay, now you got faith. No.
Right.
He's going to put you in a situation to show that faith. You're going to have to exercise it. It ain't something that you just, who's buff that didn't work out? It don't work that way. You got to build it up. Naturally, it comes in situations. And you just got to be aware of those situations and make the most out of it. That's it.
This is 1 Peter 3 and 8, and it says, finally, be ye all of one mind, having compassion one of another. Love as brethren. Be pitiful. Be courteous, not rendering evil for evil, or railing for railing, but contrariwise blessing, knowing that ye are thereunto called, that you should inherit a blessing.
Yeah.
You overcome evil with good, man. You don't recompense evil for evil, especially for a brother. To a brother,
Yeah.
And Satan, we're men, understanding Satan, he, as the scripture say, desires to sift you, man. Satan will even put into your head that you may have offended a brother, man. And you be like, wait, and you be thinking about, did I really offend this brother? Best thing to do is just go talk to the brother.
The brother might be like, I'm not even aware that you did that, but hey, the water, I forgive you, Shalom, Yeah.
Brother said, he mentioned like the Lord, sometimes the Lord knows tests at us to see how we gonna do. And we still men, we still in the flesh. So sometimes we don't fail the test. test beyond that test. Meaning, you know, the Lord do something that He knew you was going to fail. But the test is, okay, is He going to acknowledge it? Is He going to recognize it and then learn from it and then do better the next time another situation like that comes around?
Well, the circumstances may not be exact. Maybe it's slightly different, but now you got something to judge off of, to go by.
I got three.
You got it. No, you got it.
This is 1 Peter 4:8. Above all things, have fervent charity among yourselves, for charity shall cover the multitude of sins. As being brotherly, you know, with your brother, showing charity. You know,
You can give with
Alms.
substance or
Time.
Time is huge,
Yeah.
bro. Time and giving a piece of your spirit is huge. You know, that's one of the most biggest commodities you got.
or
is your time.
even talking to a brother on the phone sometimes.
That's
You
it.
know, you may not have the time to be there with them physically, but talking to a brother, you know, giving brother advice, or you know, sending a brother a Hebrew prayer, that's charity.
Send a video.
Yeah.
Sometimes brothers send a video, you're like, hey, I needed this. How'd you
Because a
act
brother
on
in the
it?
spirit, whatever he's going into, you might be experiencing it, and it seems like he's talking to you in the spirit.
Yeah.
The brother will make a general video,
Yeah.
but it's like the spirit is talking to you.
And whoever else could have, you know, not between y'all two, could have sent it to you. Just showing you how the beautiful body and the spirit works.
Yeah.
You know? So what's funny, we've illustrated the full range of what's going on, man. How that could have been handled better, how off both sides were, and how we should be dealing with things. Like you said, if you exalting yourself or you're man pleasing, you know, and not exalting Yahweh while Yahweh Shai, that's a problem in this thing. You know? Because we're supposed to be ready to take the load for one another. And we don't have to read it, but in that Romans 5, it said, for some, Yahweh Shai died for us and we were guilty. How much more should we dare to die for one another for a righteous one? You know, roughly paraphrasing that.
Yeah. Real quick, Colossians 3:23, it says, and whatsoever you do, do it heartily, as to the Lord and not unto men, knowing that of the Lord you shall receive the reward of the inheritance, for you serve the Lord Yahweh Shai.
And that's what
Right.
that's what the apostles always say. Treat every brother as if they Yahweh Shai, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatsoever you do, do it heartily. What's the what is the commandment? To serve the Lord with all thy.
Heart, mind, body, and soul.
Do it heartily, man. Do it sincere. You know, a lot of dudes out there, you find out they're not really sincere. They're in it for their own self-interest. You know, there's no way we should behaving this way when we're the ones that were in sin. We were the ones that was in trouble with the Most High. You know, we're the ones that were at fault. And then the Lord gives us a clean slate by giving us His only begotten Son. And you mistreated Him and did what you did to Him, and the blood that ensued after that is what actually gave you a clean slate.
So we do gotta go to Romans.
And this is what you do in return to represent Him.
Yeah. So for the translation, awesome.
This is Romans 5, starting at verse 6. For when we were yet without strength, in due time, Hamashiach died for the ungodly. For scarcely for a righteous man will one die, yet peradventure for a good man some would even dare to die. But the Most High commended His love toward us, in that while we were yet sinners, Hamashiach died for us.
Yeah. You weren't even good men, let alone righteous. You were evil.
Much more then, being now justified by his blood, we shall be saved from wrath through him.
He came back for wait, he came back for us anyway. Yeah. So that we're really supposed to be in that mentality. Like, no, brother, if you think you can get more believers at this spot, go on, bro. You got it. We'll just go somewhere else. You know, now if you go 2 blocks over and they follow you 2 blocks over, now you kind of know what it really is.
Yeah.
But that's not on your hands no more. That's on them now.
Right.
You know? And then, I wouldn't
No, there's really no reason to get physical unless physical harm is being brought to you.
It has to be the last.
That's the last resort, is you having to defend yourself. You know? They come over and try to put hands on you or whatever. That's when okay. You know, but outside of that, hey, the scriptures talk about not being strikers. We're not out here for physical confrontation. Don't you think if that was okay, that Yahushua would have been, the Lord would have got down on them wicked niggas, man. The only one time the Lord got physical was when the zeal overtook him, when he spotted them niggas in there making merchandise in the temple.
In the temple.
Money chambers.
Chambers. Money chambers.
Yeah, man. They lucky the Lord didn't kill him. Because I was off. But outside of that, man, the Lord, he wasn't the aggressor. They was actually putting hands on him. They're trying to stone him. They trying to smack him. They tried to throw him off a mountain. You know?
Those are the examples that we need to follow. What did he do when
He was in a situation.
Oh, get that in 1 Peter 2. 1 Peter 2 and start like around 19.
1 Peter 2 and 19. Yeah. For this thankworthy if a man for consciousness toward the Most High endure grief, suffering wrongfully. For what glory is it if, when ye be buffeted for your faults, ye shall take it patiently?
You sometimes you could just cause situations to be. It could be a self-inflicted situation, just because you didn't go about it properly. You pushed that man. That man had a right to come back at you, and yeah, y'all got packed out. Well, that was your wrongdoing. That was your fault. You didn't get persecuted because you trying to defend the name of the Lord.
it wasn't for righteousness?
It wasn't for righteousness, man. You was not trying to glorify Yahweh Shem Yahushua in that moment.
Yeah, by defending that spot or whatever.
Yeah, man. Y'all, it was a clash of ego and pride was involved. That's all that was. Go ahead.
But if ye, when ye do well and suffer for it, ye take it patiently.
Still take it patiently. Like like the examples we were talking about earlier, where certain brothers that been through that, where these men are trying to come and teach right on the brother's spot when you know brothers been teaching there for years. Brothers be like, all right, no sweat. But you know the scriptures say this though, right? But all right, we'll get another spot. And hey, Great Millstone is out of all the camps, when it comes to men preaching on another man's foundation, everybody, a lot of camps done that to Great Millstone all over Babylon. The DC camp, the ATL camp, Dallas,
Pittsburgh.
Orlando, Pittsburgh, even us.
Yeah.
We was the first to open up in front of Bally's, and then months later, or however long later, here go IUIC teaching in front of Bally's.
Yeah.
Now they didn't teach right in the direct spot where we were standing, but that area, that was us.
Big street, bro.
Maybe 400 feet down.
Yeah.
They teach you.
But it was a good spot though.
Yeah.
I know